Yo, what's up everybody? How we all doing today? I see that we got Mr. Pog in the chat. We got Perfection Dude, that's tragic. We got John Deese, we got Happy Shark. How we all doing today? We're back. We're playing some more Grade A Saturni, as you can see. And last time, whenever we left off, we basically almost got through the trial, I think. We got like to the intermission point, which means that we're probably like 2/3 of the way done. So I think that we'll be done today. I don't know, could be wrong. What's up, Anxiety? Also, welcome to the chat. What did we even do last time? Let's see. We proved that there was somebody else in a restaurant. We proved that the guy that had tuberculosis is actually like a secret FBI agent. That's fun. Anyways, what's up, EQ? Good day to you as well. My heart was in my mouth the entire time. Oh yeah, and apparently I'm a lawyer even though I never went to school for it. That's crazy. That's just like shoving me in real life into a lawyer's room and being like, hey Vegas, figure it out yourself. Doesn't really work that way. And this guy still has a freaking ever-flowing headband that never stops. It was almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there, you were kind of immaculate, no glaze or anything. You were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth. Every single nervous movement you could possibly have, you were doing. Thanks, Kazuma. So much confidence. It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you'd started finding inconsistencies in the testimonies. That is kind of my job. Well, actually, it's your job, but I took it from you, so... I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer. Maybe I should have done that instead. Forget it. It's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again. Buddy, this is a game. You're going to have to see it at least like 4 more times after this. At least. Oh my god, let me laugh at you. Anyway, it looks like we've exposed your phantom lady at last. Can we figure out who it is though, please? That'd be great. Miss Giselle Brett. A student from Great Britain, is she? That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. Yeah, nobody was listening to me. 'Cause they were all inside a freaking conspiracy plot. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along. Maybe you're not delusional after all. You did say that, didn't you? I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I am sure of. My eyes do be shifty all over the place, but they look at everything. Yes, I can see that. So, about this young gentlewoman. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. I guess so. Do you see what happened with that? No idea. I didn't see any of that. The only thing I saw was a freaking gun in my hand. I was just on my way to the restaurant myself. Then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was a gun lying on the floor, and just after I bent down and picked it up. Gunshot. What unfortunate timing could one possibly have? I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet. And he bundled me in some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen. That was indeed a gun, and somebody did indeed get shot in the freaking heart, so that was fun. Fast thinking by the detective, he apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay. Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I have no idea what happened outside in the dining area. Why'd they lock you in a pantry, bro? There you are. Well done, both of you. Who the heck are you, buddy? Oh, it's Mystery Girl and Mystery Guy. Today, Shadow Showdown's been canceled. That sucks. Bro got a haircut. Ben have a haircut. Kara. If you watched any of the streams or looked at anything in the Discord, you would know that. Professor Mikatoba. Well, it seems I was right. The pair of you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say. Buddy, you basically forced me to become an attorney in less than a day. That's kind of crazy. Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial. How suspicious. Our modern country is still in its infancy. Our justice system even more so. The crew sacrificed so much for it, so now they hate Poff. I know, I was reading the general chat. I disappeared for a while, so I didn't know. That's fine. I was just saying. You can do whatever you want to. I'm not holding you, like, as a captive in the basement. Some other people I am, like Butters, whenever he makes my thumbnails, he's in the basement. He's kind of like a freaking unpaid child worker, as well as Happy. So, but Happy's got some free reign today. So they're not here. I firmly believe that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I want to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled. Well, it makes no difference. We're just gonna let me cook instead. Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life, unpaid child worker is wild. I mean, true, but it's his decision, not mine. And now the server is named dead, I know. I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyways. What? What are you saying? So that's your stance, huh? I was afraid you'd feel that way. Also, you said I should play Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb actually looks really fun. Plus, I can name people after everyone in the chat, too. Kazuma. Well then. It looks like it's all come down to you, young man. Wait, oh my god, they're actually looking at me in real life? They're like breaking the fourth wall right now. They're looking directly into the camera. To me? Yes, you need to prove your innocence, and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. What is Shadan's Showdown? Was it good? It was a show they were trying to make, but it never got past like the first episode. What makes you think he was going to pay us? What did I ever say about you? What do you do? You don't make thumbnails for me, you're just there. I ain't going to pay you for anything. 100% won't Cult of the Lamb, the game is so fun. I definitely won't 100% it, but I might play it. After all, I have a personal connection to this case. Oh yeah, because it was a teacher that died. You're a teacher as well. Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim? Yeah, they're both teachers. Are you stupid? Yes, I did. As you're probably aware, Dr. John Wilson was a visiting professor at Yume. And it was I who invited him. Oh, okay. To me? To me? Excuse me? To me? And it was I who invited him. Oh, I see. So that was where Milk was? Yeah, that was what Milk did. I didn't know that before. There is no longer Milk. Anyway, you're about to go into battle. The victim was a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible. Also, I think that I have like 578 subscribers right now. I'm literally 2 away from 580. Oh my god, we've gotten so many subscribers in the past week. It's crazy. The gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide. What's up, Poff? Welcome to the chat. How we doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash your case. Yeah, but we don't really need to worry about that man. He sounds like freaking Mickey Mouse, bro. But I've no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight right to the last. Best of luck. Thank you. You can figure it out yourself. Now then. I need you to run an errand at the university at once. Who is this lady, and why does she follow you around everywhere? There's something I think we may need. Is she like your teaching assistant or something? Of course. Good luck, Kazuma-sama. Sama? What do all these words mean? Oh, Naruhodo, that's me. Oh, it's time to cook. Court recess is over. Stop playing on the monkey bars. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once. Let's cook. Let's cook, Kazuma. It's time. Let's get back to it, partner. Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow. Before those old fossils know what hit them. Let's go. Kazuma? What? Thank you. Really? For what? What'd he do? Some anime thank you? What for? Well, if you hadn't said you believed me, then... Did you see egg and bacon? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, they were all lines from Milk? I'm fairly sure I'd already have been found guilty by now. Look, I have faith in you, buddy. Hee hee ha ha. As a lawyer and as a friend. Coming from you, that means a lot. If I'm found guilty in this what the heck was that flowing in the background? Am I weird, or is there just something that just happened in the back? Why is it flashing? He's really going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is. He's gonna get cooked. So this isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. That's why we're bringing a freaking katana with us into the courtroom. We're literally going to murder people if we have to. Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial. You know, finna take a dub. No questions asked. You can treat me to one of the sukiyaki meals from Yume Cafeteria on University Street. What the heck is a sukiyaki? Is that good? Sounds like teriyaki. And I know teriyaki's good. Extra large portion, of course. Buddy, you're skinny. You don't need that extra large. Anyways, it's time to cook. Let me use my genius real quick. 22nd of November, 12:09 p.m. Supreme Court of Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 2. We got Mickey Mouse in here again. 3D gavel. The court hereby resumes the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Something fried, that's for sure. Probably. It's probably delicious. It's probably got like some special sauce on it too. Oh, I would devour it. Let me tell you. Prosecutor Ouchie, have you managed to... What the heck is a subpoena? Have you managed to subpoena the witness? Yes, Your Excellency, against all odds. And thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government. Yeah. I hope you get executed too, that's all I'm saying. Because it has Yaki in the name. Does that mean fried? I don't know any Japanese, so couldn't tell you. Sorry. I just don't want to get thrown in jail for my entire life. Let the government scrutinize. That's their job. It's nothing to worry about. It's highly unlikely that the good relations we forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Well, you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down and our nation founders? Buddy, I don't care. I don't want to go to jail. Yaki means fried, yes. Oh my god. Japanese lessons with EQ today? Crazy. Terribly sorry. If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on. Unlike my glorious headband, that's worth every scrap. You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke. What do you mean? A secret trial? Anxiety mentioned? Over some foreign government's opinions? A bungled investigation? Missing witnesses? Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England? Okay, slam him. Get on his head. Shut up, you jumped-up rookie boy. You and your friend know nothing. Nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in. I don't care, buddy. I just don't want to get executed on the spot. No way I'm mentioned in the game. Buddy, this game was made in 2021. They predicted the future by 4 years that anxiety would be in the chat right now. By aligning ourselves with the great world power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical. Do y'all remember Sweetheart? Of course, how could we forget? Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures. I won't deny that. I'm no expert. I'm just a student, and one who could arguably study harder too. I'm kinda mid, but standing here now in our Supreme Court, there is one thing that I feel very strongly. A country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all. Oh my god. We're cooked. I hate Sweetheart. Same. Well said, Ryunosuke. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror. Why are your eyes still shifty, bro? 3D gavel. Thank you, Council. This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely for the pursuance of truth. Does Poff remember, sweetheart? Poff was not here. With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witnesses taking the stand. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Giselle Brett. She's gonna look comically evil, isn't she? Yes. Oh my god, did he just freaking headbutt the table? That's crazy. Your Excellency. Does she have a literal swan on her head? Excuse me, is this not just like Sweetheart but worse? Well, what a delight is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land. Buddy, why did you just do that? Are you flirting with her? What's going on? Tea. Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea. Buddy, we're in Japan! We don't do that. We only talk with swords and samurai suits, not tea. Anyways, I just wanted to say something. Wah. Why are you wahing, bruh? Okay. Is that true? I have no clue. I've never been there before. The only thing I know for a fact is my headband will never stop blowing in the wind. So, what should I draw? Draw vase, but as a cult of the lamb. Could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court? Yeah, he doesn't even know Vinny. Buddy, who cares? Vinny is actually like ancient history. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I've been working undercover as the head waiter at Le Carnival. Yes, we all know who you are already. We've talked to you before. Where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first. Oh my god, they're acting so extra right now. Ayo, it's Navia but blue? Does Navia have a freaking goose on her head? Is that true? I don't know, I've never seen it. More importantly, a little earlier today, you said something to me. You said that powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of. Oh, yes, of course. I did say that, didn't I? Yeah, your description for the amazing sight was simply a woman. Vegas, but, Cult of the Lamb? I don't know. I think that'd be funny. Even if he is banned, he could return. Yeah, no. Sorry, Ryunosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely garbage. She has a freaking ship as a hat, and what the heck? A ship hat? Okay, so they basically are the same. I will draw lamb anxiety. This is also cool. Guilty. So, dear lady, once again, Navia with a duck hat, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please. Can I see your eyeballs? No eyes for you? Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, I get it. She's speaking English and we're all Japanese right now, so we can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, this game is based in Japan, and this person is English, and this person is speaking English, so it just looks like freaking gibberish. I'll try to find the pic in a moment. Excuse me, I'm Japanese. Hello? English, please. I'm terribly sorry. Do not call me freaking vegan. What is up, Castor and spouse? How are we doing? I'm not vegan. In fact, I love to eat meat. Meat is my favorite dish. Dear lady, but what? We need someone to translate her English to Japanese, please and thank you. Vegan? He calls me vegan. Anyways. Are we just going to have the butler translate for us the entire time? That's crazy. The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. Is this the dude with the... What? No, this is not that. She's a visiting research student, currently enrolled in Yume University's medical faculty. Oh my, what a rare treat to hear the dulcet tones of the delightful language of the British people. This is not the game with gay freaking lawyers. I'm dumb, sorry. Oh, it's okay. We've already played the game with the gay lawyers. That was the first game. This is a different game. Because there's like 30 of them. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird song. Look at my everlasting freaking blowing headband, as far as I can tell. The detective is translating her words faithfully enough. In England, they still speak English. Yeah, but this is based in Japan. So the Japanese is translated into English, but the English still sounds like nonsense because all of these characters are Japanese. Except for the one English person. So it makes complete sense, actually. You're trying to make a point? Your point's stupid. Sorry, it is what it is. Gay lawyers. Well, Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright were a little sus. Let's be real. Let's be real. Yes, I agree. Haha, you'll obviously do fine in England, Cosima. Her English doesn't rattle you at all. Wait, this guy can speak English? Why was he acting so surprised earlier? You're clearly been paying attention in your English classes as well, Ryunosuke. 3D gavel. The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the stand. Can you stop flirting with the witness for 1 minute, bro? It is not that serious. Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. Excuse me, what do you want me to say? 3 days ago, a restaurant called Le Carnaval, a green murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. I'm outside right now? Wait, you're actually touching grass? That's crazy. The court has been led to believe that you were dining... Yeah, I already read that. Is that correct? Let me speak. Yap, 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 yap. Has she not been in Japan this entire time? Can she not speak the language? No, touching dirt. It's better than nothing. You know, you have to start somewhere. Touch dirt, then touch grass later. She says, yes. Buddy, that was a long sentence. There's no way that just meant yes. This could take some time. So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese. That's kind of sus. And playing with sticks? Love that. I always love playing with sticks. Touch a tree? You could do that too. It's basically like touching grass. Ma'am, can you just speak our language? She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene and trying to execute the neighbor's chicken that keeps entering our yard. Excuse me, why are you trying to kill an animal? Is the chicken perhaps the one on this girl's hat? Did you already execute her, perhaps? She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately. Buddy, she murdered somebody and then left. That's what she meant to say. Interesting. When you're the one who engineered her escape. I was just following special orders from the Bureau, my guys. It brought a disease over to our yard? Like, what type of disease? Like salmonella? Wait, no, you get that from eating raw chicken, not from killing raw chicken. Never mind. Dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over to this photographic print? You can just call it a photo, buddy. Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime. Merrick's? Don't know what that is. Could it be that your resplendent eye caught sight of this wicked perpetrator, perhaps? Yap, yap, yap. Let me yap some more. Apparently, it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight. Oh no. She's gonna use the pity card. Do you mean to say? Yes. It would appear the lady did witness the crime. She witnessed it because she did it. When the accused standing right there in this courtroom shot the victim in cold blood. Lies. Guys, is JoJo Bizarre Adventure worth watching? Never watched it before. I'd rather watch Attack on Titan. That's all I'm saying. Order in the court. Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Do you like fruity men? No. Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement. Well, it looks like it's clear now. Clear who our real enemy is. Yes, it is the female in front of us. We gotta kill her. Cosmo, pull out that freaking samurai sword right now. Just stab her in the heart. We can get over this in 1 minute flat. Unfortunately, I'll have to ask you to formally testify if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you described. Blah 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 blah. Why does Ryunosuke have a freaking sword? Because we're in Japan. It's normal to just carry blades on the street. It's like how in America you can just walk down the street with the gun. They just walk down the street with samurai swords in Japan. This is just a fact. Haven't been there, so this is actually just totally speculation. Witness testimony. A frightening and sorrowful sight. Yap, 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 yap. Ma'am, do you really not know Japanese, or do you just not want to talk to us? I had to arrange for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The woman's hat is annoying me. Why is there a swan on her head? Because she's British, of course. And we all know that British people have swans on their hats. This is just a fact. I don't know why it's on there, bro. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself. Only a beefsteak. Blah 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 blah. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. Which, by the way, we haven't seen her eyes once. Why is that? Yap 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 yap. Let me speak her language. Oi, mate, but oh my god, we get it right now. So true. I saw that man with the gun with my very own eyes. He shot him dead in the chest. It was crazy. Crazy little bloke that one is. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit. Okay, but like, what if you did? You could just be lying. Bink! No, I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all. Bink! Quiet, you filthy... You did not just call me a wretch-sounding Mickey Mouse, little bro. Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard. And look at this snow-white angel. Stop flirting with the British girl. I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe. What if she wasn't carrying the gun, but her swan was? The swan just swallowed the gun and she took it out as she needed it. So true, spouse. So true. This actually makes complete sense, and it's going to break the case wide open, I believe. I'm cooked. You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke, you stupid little guy. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn. But he's so annoying. Can you slice that guy's neck over there, please? Of course. I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go. How was it decided she wasn't involved, though? Like, who said that? The testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless. However, well, even so, on the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. As you can see, there is nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm, except for in that big aw hat. I legit watched 3 streams yesterday. What other streams did you watch yesterday? Like, what other stuff were you watching? I would think she could hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to. Yeah, first off, puffy dress. Second off, big aw hat. Third off, she could have pockets underneath the dress. What are you talking about? Unless the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be shown, this is moot. She was doing character reviews and other stuff, and a CRK stream. What's CRK? I don't know what that is. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. And also I don't know who Barry Demon is either. Those are the witness's own words on the matter. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress. Excuse me? You want to lift up her dress? That might be a little sus, Ryunosuke, not gonna lie. Don't think about doing anything rash, buddy. But I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day. You're right about that. Which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what we have to prove now. And to do so, we will need to pull her testimony apart. Why has she got a freaking comically evil smile? The only stream I like to watch is Vegas. Let's go! I'm Anxiety's only streamer of the year. That must mean I'm going to get streamer of the year as well. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. I don't think anybody's here today because it's Sunday, though. That's usually how it happens. Nobody shows up on Sunday streams. Cookie Run Kingdom, a free-to-play gacha game that has you explore the world chasing down Cake Hound and then meeting a serial god-like beings. That sounds funny. I don't know if it sounds fun, though. Sounds funny. You found it? Wait, you found the ship hat girl? Oh, yes, Your Excellency. And then several godlike beings being traumatized by their opposites. Of course, you can't have a good game without traumatization. A frightening and sorrowful sight. I had arranged to meet for a slightly late lunch with Dr. Wilson that day. Why? He couldn't even eat after 2 p.m. In fact, that's really quite a late lunch. Isn't it? Bink! You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Late luncheons are en vogue, isn't that right? And there's a child that gets crushed by a chandelier. Wait, that's fun. Actually, Vegas, the OSC is recently being obsessed with Cookie Run Kingdom. That's interesting. It sounds funny. I still don't know if it'd be fun, though. Of course the object shows would like Cookie Run Kingdom. It's a cookie running. Makes sense. No. Wait, you can see that. I guess no is the same in English and Japanese. A decisive English no has quite a sting to it. What's OSC? Bro, he's talking about freaking object shows where freaking books and squares talk to each other. The gentlewoman is currently working in the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence that they would lunch together. It's on Discord. I'll look at it right now. Let's go look at it right now. After I check it to see if I've got any more subscribers. Nope. Actually, I got one less. We have 577 now. Somebody saw me playing Phoenix Wright instead of Genshin Impact and they just left. Oh my gosh. She does have a ship for a hat. And she's blue? Navia's kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Not as cool as my glorious Queen Hu Tao, obviously, but still. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I think it's weird too. But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first. Yes, which we can prove from the medical report card that was submitted as evidence earlier. That's right. Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late. Vegas, you should search up Yanagi ZZZ. You know what the thing is, Castros' spouse? I already played that game. I know exactly who you're talking about. That all makes perfect sense. Such wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence this fine gentlewoman is. Miyabi better. So you both arrived at the restaurant? What happens next? The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beefsteak. Wait, I wasn't ready for that. I didn't mean to do that. Pause. I would like to look at my... A beefsteak, you say? Then why? Is it on his side of the table? If you ordered yourself a beefsteak, then why is it on the side of the table with him and not the side of the table with you? Am I cooking or am I not? Vegas, in March, are we going to have a Castris stream where we admire Castris and pull for Castris? Perhaps. Perhaps we will. May I bink right now? That's next month. It's March right now. Yes! Bink! I'm stupid. That statement contradicts the facts as demonstrated. No. You're an idiot. As far as I can tell. It's like late March / early April. We'll do it in early April, guaranteed. But that... Pull yourself together. You look as though your eyes are about to pop out of your head. You're a freaking idiot. Oh my god, I can't help that. It's just my look. It's the way the artist drew me. My bad. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered myself only a beefsteak. Okay, press me. He was unable to eat, you say? Let me check for the dates because I'm dumb. Okay. Bet. Because I don't know. I just open the game and figure it out whenever I do that. Maybe I should start recording myself watching the live stream so I actually know what's going on. And that was because he just had a tooth removed at Hada Clinic, correct? That's right. When I think about BFDI, I always think about Lollipop saying, "Would you care to give me some air? No straw needed." That is hilarious. Not sure I agree with that one. But if you think it's funny, then cool. That's right. You're supposed to actually check with the witnesses before answering. Was Miss Brett aware of that fact? It seems so, yes. She heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment. So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett? That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events. Exactly as it was left. Then why is the steak on the teacher's side? What a harrowing experience. To have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady. I will be your knight in shining armor. I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight. So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all? Linganguli, what the heck are you talking about? Anyways, welcome to the stream. I'm Funny Not. How are we doing? That's right, other than some carbonated water. Just water? Yes, the professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. 25 days until Castro's release in HSR? Bet. We'll get... I don't know if we'll get her. I'll spend all the stuff that I can possibly use to get her, and if I don't get her, then it is what it is. So it appears that the dinners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. They each reached a glass of carbonated water. What do you think, Runosuke, about the witness's last statement? It's very meaningful, it always is. Therefore, it is next month. Oh my god, paper slap. The last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case. I agree. Well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bearing, let me cook? The significance of the statement will be apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony. I agree. Well sidestepped, counsel. Why? They already explained everything. Oh wait, you weren't here earlier. Never mind. Sorry. Very well, Miss Brett. Kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testimony, April 9th. I'll be here on April 9th. Gladly, she said. April 9th? Gonna be the best day of the year. No, it's not, buddy. You're just so down bad for freaking an anime girl. That's crazy. That was brilliant, Cosmo. I'm gonna remember that one. Minecraft movie? No, not the Minecraft movie. I think we all know the Minecraft movie is gonna be cringe. Which one? The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could really use that phrase. Yes, let's learn some metaphors. I'd hope there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke. Okay, but it's Castorus. Okay, but Firefly's better. And the professor, and I said cheers over a glass of carbonated water. Carbonated water. Water. Examine. Does this look like water? It's gotta be this. Yes! Pink! Oh my god, I'm cooking. That's it. No, you're wrong. See now, Castorus and Hutao are worth. That's wine? No, that's carbonated water. Allegedly. Castorus looks like an elegant queen. Castress looks like a freaking elf from Elden Ring. I mean, not Elden Ring. She looks like a freaking elf from freaking Lord of the Rings. That's what she looks like. Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Just a short while ago, you speak of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That is exactly as it was left. We all know that's Cat. So what? She's an elf? So gorgeous. And you know what? We got an elf, and we got a normal person. That's all I'm saying. Because obviously, Castress ain't normal, bro. And plus, if you get like 2 feet away from her, you freaking die. Is similar to Ace Attorney. Is it actually? I don't even know. Actually, don't even tell me about that. You can talk about that amongst yourselves, but don't talk about it to me, okay? Because I want to figure it out whenever I get there. If I get to go to freaking court and yell objection and stuff whenever I play Genshin Impact and Fontaine, that's going to be lit. Well, that is, it's odd. Very odd. Dear me, what odd is the defense's inability to express itself? Excuse me? Ryunosuke, what is it about the print that looks odd to you? Obviously, it's the cheers. The cheers? How do you have a cheers with only 1 glass? Excuse me? Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true, actually, SS Trailblazer, we can step near Castress and touch her without dying. Oh, yeah, I guess you're true. But still, I do not care. Well, not in the beginning. I'm back. What's up, Kara? Welcome to the stream. In real life, you're not a trail. In real life, you don't have the spirit of a god of destruction inside your stomach, though, do you? In real life, you would die. Just saying. So, haha to you, in real life, you get cooked. There should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. Are you all stupid? You're quite right, Counsel. There's only 1 glass pictured here. Bink, Your Honor! Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over, minutiae? Okay, but we are trailblazers, so like, but not in real life, so like, you're cooked. What possible difference does the presence of or absence of a glass make on the case? Bink! Oh my god, firm bink? Minutiae, you say? Could it be that detectives here removed a glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence? Of course not. Okay. I would never do something so reckless. I wonder if depression is going to come here now? I don't know. They haven't showed up today. This is like their favorite game too, so... Has a chronic illness, so she'll die. Except for the fact that you forgot about the fact that she gets a wish after she completes the script thing from Ilya, whatever the frick. And then she'll just wish to be healthy again, so you're dumb. Oh, dumb again, dumb again, dumb again. Anyways, half the chat doesn't even know what I'm talking about right now, but you're still dumb. There should have been 2 glasses on the table. Or are you going to try to tell me you can clink with only 1? Like, you can get like a fork and go like clink, 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 clink. You're quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table. Then where'd the other one go? Do you care explaining? Blah, 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 blah. What did the lady say? It would seem that there's Miss Brett who... Wait, what? Miss Brett who took the glass from the table? And why would she do that? What? It was also terrifying. Everything that happened, well, is foreshadowing us killing the Aeon. So, like, what if we kill, then Firefly dies? I'm staying, okay. That's purely hypothetical. What I've stated is actual fact, and is stuff that is stated to happen. What you're saying is something that hypothetically could happen, so you're still dumb. Get cooked. It was also terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all, she's saying. Ma'am, that's called covering up a crime scene. That's called altering a crime scene. That's called going to jail for several years. You're going to get cooked. Good gracious. It's foreshadowed? Yeah, you know what happens with foreshadowing? Plot twist. Get cooked. How about you explain that? Good gracious. Mmm. Sorry. Oh my god. She's speaking English? Spoiler? No, this is for a game that I've already played, so it's fine, it's fine. This is for a different game. It's all good, anxiety. No need to worry. There, as I assured the court before, this is of no consequence at all. Oh, please. We must remember that the student had just murdered the lady's lunch-on companion before her very eyes. Except that didn't happen. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or two in her state of disarray? Does she have a tail? No. No, he has not played HSR. That's absurd. Oh, really? Should we take it that you are now going to accuse this vulnerable, young, and beautiful woman of mischief? Sir, do not flirt with the witnesses. You're like 70 years old. That's pedophilia. What? No, no, no. This can't be put down to mischief. Buddy, you're going to cell block 1. You belong with Drake and no one else. For freaking diddling kids. I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene. Blah, 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 blah. I put it underneath my hat, where I keep my gun. It would seem she slipped it into a small handbag she was carrying. A handbag, you say? Could you perhaps hold a gun in a handbag? Yes, Your Excellency. A small handheld pouch, commonly carried by well-to-do women in England. It all makes sense now. So the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the screen now. Also can show a bias when she can make the case more messy. That's what I'm saying, bro. This guy needs to go to freaking Diddy jail. However, the fact remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing on the case. Watch this. Let's look at this real quick. I would like to look at people. How do I go? Okay. 51? 24? What the heck? That's a 27-year age gap. He's more than 2 times the age of her. That's freaky. He's a certified lover boy, certified pedophile, bro. My OBS is recording me watching Vegas right now. Why are you recording watching me, bro? You still never dropped a link to your freaking Echo thing in the Discord whenever I told you to do it like 2 weeks ago. There's another person here. Yeah, that's Butters. They don't show up anymore because they're too busy playing Minecraft. This student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning, but in the end it comes to nothing. No more pretentious accusations. You have wasted enough time already. The thing started 2 days ago? Then you should have dropped the link in the Discord 2 days ago so we could actually watch you, bro. I'm trying to help you get more views. Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed his glass. I want to be behind the scenes with Vegas now. I'm not going live. Oh. Too busy getting that award in MC to grind content. I didn't make a video yet? Oh, I thought that you did. You said it started 2 days ago, so I just assumed that you made a video or something, or did something. Never mind. You're playing Minecraft? I like you, Cut G. I ran down 7 different children today. What do you mean you ran them down? Like a car? You ran them over like a speed bump, or did you like chase them? Either way, you shouldn't be allowed 300 feet close to a school. That's all I'm gonna say. I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. So relatable. Oh, with a car? So relatable. So relatable. So true. Butters, you can't drive. What do you mean so relatable? Excuse me? Counsel, for the defense, are you in agreement? Well, I don't know really. What am I doing here? If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance. Yes, you're right. So she took the glass away in her handbag. I can hijack a car though, Vegas. Okay, if you hijack a car, that would mean that you would have to know how to pick a lock to get inside the car. Or you would need to know how to hotwire as well. So like, do you know how to do those 2 things? Or I guess you could just break the window and then steal it. Or you could just pickpocket somebody, steal their keys, and then steal their car. But, you know, If you know how to do all of those things, then sure. Whatever you say, buddy. The handbag is important, by the way. How do you know this at a young age? So true. Is this just Ace Attorney, but like old? No, this is like the newest Ace Attorney. And it was, the game is based in like early or late, like late 1800s, early 1900s. And this guy right here is supposed to be Phoenix Wright's like great 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 granddad or something. I don't know. Anyways, people of timeline. I don't know. Well, I just explained it, so you do know now. Wait, I want to review his characters and be brutally honest. You can do that. I can do that on a stream someday. The lady put the glass in her handbag, you say. I knew it. That's what I meant. Okay, you were right then. Congratulations. Can we all give Butters a hand of applause for being a high IQ individual? Yes, do try to keep up. I have lots of characters in freaking Honkai Star Rail. I got Firefly, of course. I got Tribby. I got freaking Cat. I mean, I don't got Castrus. What was I saying? I got Rappa. I got Ron May. I got lots of people. I don't know. I got the Herda. I got Jing Liu. I got Blade. I got lots of people. I don't know. I don't know the list off the top of my head. Is it bad I made a Twitch account to watch a stream? Okay, so he's a break main. I do love breaking. Good job for knowing stuff, Butters. The Herda is a glorious queen. We do love the Herda. The Herda is one of my favorite, I'm not going to lie. My video is going to be the first 3 days of Echo SMP, and I'm still recording day 3. Is that what you're doing right now, I guess? I'll watch it whenever it drops. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. She was obviously lying. But what she forgot to mention was her handbag. She got a gun in there. I haven't properly built mine because I have terrible artifact luck. That sucks. So do I. Most of the time I have to like construct them. Like do the thing where you make them yourself. You're right. Well done, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too. What are you insinuating? Oh, I also have Fui Yi. Fui Yi's lit. You vile blackguard. I got Aventurine. It's really very simple. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. And he didn't fire that gun. We can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. Do you know who Bayonetta is? The character from freaking Super Smash Bros? The true murder weapon, if you will. You can't seriously be suggesting. Inspector Hosonoga. Yes? Did you or did you not search Mr. Giselle Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? Shadowed Showdown is cancelled. The Bluebird and Genshin. She becomes Bayonetta, basically. Interesting. Did not know that. No, sir, I did not. As I thought. In other words, another gun. The one that was actually used to kill the professor. Could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag. Is Cloud Retainer obviously? Well, it's not obvious for someone who hasn't played the game before. Order, order, order. What is the meaning of this, Inspector? The meaning of what, Prosecutor Ouchie? Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time? Thanks to your bungling incompetence, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations. Brilliant work, partner. You know all the lore? I don't know any of the lore, I just know that they have cool characters. And I vibe with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for the gameplay, as they say. Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask. And also the very base story. I know the main story. I don't know all of the freaking background stuff that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Don't you think so, Kazuma? So Mouse is Genshin expert? Apparently, yes. That is what we've been told. Oh my god, let me cough up my blood again. I'm literally dying live on stage. Crazy. Well, what a sorry situation. Clearly you have no faith in the police. Because pink plus sad backstory. That feeling whenever your backstory is basically getting imprisoned and experimented on, and then you commit genocide on a freaking entire space station full of scientists. That's kind of crazy. Crazy backstory, let me tell you. Anyways, we don't gotta talk about that. As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Maybe I shouldn't have said the G word, simply because it was unnecessary. Unnecessary in what way? I have to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. My other glorious queen is rerunning during Castorus's banner. I already have her. My backstory is that I ate 2,000 sandwiches in one night. That is crazy. Bank account is gonna suffer. Buddy, instead of giving all of your money to the Honkai Star Rail pack gods, you should give all your money to me instead so I can buy the packs instead. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. You should give me money so that I can pull for Farina instead of you pulling for Fui, because I already have Fui. You want an E6 EVE S5 Castorus? No way, bruh. That costs like $3,000. This photographic print. A photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. Well, obviously we got a strange little tattoo going on right here. I'm not sure how this is going to be important, but obviously it is. You finished the drawing? That's cool. Clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag. No gun inside. Sound like enough money? Buddy, I need I need $3,000 so I can freaking get Furina, and I'm going to save any and all money I make from YouTube until Hu Tao comes out again, and I'm going to freaking C6 Hu Tao. It's going to go crazy. Are you going to post it in the Discord, or are you going to post it on your channel or something, Kara? You can see right through to what's inside. Sir, that's not important. That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment. So the contents are clearly visible. Exactly. So there was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. Oh, I'm cooked. As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Except for the fact that she's so sus. She won't even let me see her eyes. And her freaking mask squints. Thank you for helping to prove that, Naruhodo-san. What's your opinion on Pi Day? I don't know, it's another day? What do you mean, what's my opinion on Pi Day? It's just the freaking 14th of March. It's just a normie day. Order. Inspector Hosonaga, you will submit the prints as evidence at once. Can we not talk about the weird tattoo on my, I dislike it because it's Jean's birthday? Wait, why do you hate Jean so much? Oh, because she made you lose? I understand. I like Jean now. Jean's my main character, and Jean's kind of fire. Certainly, Your Excellency. The photograph of the handbag has been entered into the court record. We need to do a special stream whenever it's Hu Tao's birthday, though, my glorious queen. I think you've had long enough to cross-examine the witness counsel. The court is now... Wait, somebody's going to say hold it, right? Been shown considerable evidence. Trying not to mention the Pi Day BFDI short because that's all I know about it. The only thing I know about Pi Day is that it's 3.14. So it's 314, so... I'm a BRB. Alright, see you later, Anxiety. Thank you for tuning in while you're here. See you whenever you get back. As the photographic print just submitted to the court record appears to have no further significance, I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in the matter, and I must make my ruling. Why exactly does this game take so long to get to a conclusion? Because it's a mystery game. I wanted Jean back in the 1.0 days because she looks like Saber from Fate. She does, doesn't she? Indeed. There was only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime. No. Saber is said to be added to HSR. What? When? No. March 14th is also known as the day that crabs fries. What do you mean? What do you mean the day that crabs fries? What does that mean exactly? Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around, I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start. Oh, even my boy is sus. His headband isn't even flowing anymore. Fries? Kazuma? Are we cooked, little bro? I'm sorry, Ryunosuke. You're going to jail and you're going to get executed. What? Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue. You're going to die, buddy. You mean this is it? What type of laugh is this? Ha ha ha. Tanamo's better though? The best, in fact? I don't know who Tanamo is, but if they're a fox, then perhaps. What comes up must come down, yet my feet don't touch the ground. What is this, a song? One of my chickens are in the process of giving birth. You're gonna get baby chicks? Nice. I gotta go. Be back later, beings. I don't know. We might end stream early today, so I don't know if you will be back, because I got stuff to do later. I must say you put up quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weak are meat, while the strong eat. Buddy, what? You were wasting your time. There's no way to defeat true justice. Buddy, this isn't true justice. You're trying to get a child arrested. A fact you can chew on to your heart's content from the inside of your cell. This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit? And Kazuma. His dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. What? Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around? I don't know. Somebody usually comes in at the end and says objection or something, so we'll figure it out. You heard the judge. There's nothing about the last photograph the detective produced that we can contest. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue. But, what if we just BS? What if we just make something up? That's what we usually do. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling. It seems we will be able to report to the British government on time after all. Smug little boy. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, having considered all of the evidence placed before me, Bink, Your Honor, I say no. What are we saying? Wait, Your Excellency, I have more to say. Ryunosuke? I don't think you can rule on this case yet. Bink, Your Honor! This amateurish is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. This is the most basic protocol of the courtroom. Yes! Bink! Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print just submitted appears to have no further significance, there is no longer any room for doubt in the matter, and I must make my ruling. Now that means that if there was a problem with the evidence, some significant detail, I'm back? Welcome back. Then ruling on this case at this time would be out of the question. Tenamaro IRL was a powerful evil demon that got sealed. That seal randomly broke in 2020. What? So the demon came out as soon as COVID started in real life? That's crazy. That's crazy. Bink! This is blatant straw clutching. Look at the photographic print. All it shows is the handbag the gentlewoman was carrying on the day in question. There can be no problem with this evidence. I have a problem with it, actually. You better know what you're doing. Ryunosuke. Well, I don't really have another choice. I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court's scrutiny. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag. My thoughts exactly. Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes. Yes, I am desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it. It's the Weird Aw tattoo. I will grant the defense one final opportunity. What? But be warned, Oh my god, why does he look like that? I'm going to kill you with my gavel if you are not correct. The trial will be over immediately. You don't gotta threaten myself like that. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Your Excellency. It's like a big-ass stone and it just cracked in half for no reason. I guess it was a sign. We should have seen it coming. So take another look at the photographic print Inspector Hasanoga submitted before. You will identify for the court where in this print we see the significant detail to which you alluded. Oh, and I will. Oh, and I am. Look at this. Look at this freaking bull tattoo. Bink! Get cooked. Look at this here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist. That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description. Excuse me? Bink, Your Honor. Who cares? Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle you would come out with. A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist? Clearly that has nothing whatsoever to do with the magnificent lady's handbag. Yes, this is a burn mark, you're right. Go on, Inspector. The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem exam. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it in his report. That's against the law. You're supposed to put everything in the report. What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either. The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. However, as Prosecutor Ouchie points out, unless a firm connection to the case can be shown, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on the precise details of this burn. Dumb. Blah blah blah. Let me speak in a different language. Blah blah blah. Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Brett's had a lunch appointment with the Dean and other university staff. Yes? She would like to know if she may be excused from the... She's trying to get herself out of here? No, you're staying right here, lady. Excuse me? Oh, of course, dear lady. We shan't hold you up any longer. I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyways. What's your thinking on this, Ryunosuke? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with the case? Of course it does. To be honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. So I was thinking I should keep digging and digging in the hope that I might uncover something useful. Let me drink some water real quick before we continue. Yes, you're right. Oh, no more ice cubes I can eat? Crazy. No fancy juice today, just H2O. I am? Boom. If we can just link that burn to the case. If we can do that, we might be able to prise this shutting door back open again. Excuse me, is that a word? Yes. Just give up, Counsel. You can't possibly hope to do that. Indeed. I'm afraid that without evidence, I can't allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture. The ice crunch? I do love some ice crunching. But not today. All the ice is melted already. At least that means I get more water. But if we had evidence? Evidence that irrefutably linked the burn on the victim's wrist to the case, then you would allow it? Noodle fries? Why are we talking about noodle fries, bruh? I would, yes. To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. But as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face. Actually, it looks exactly the same to me. Really? I have to find some link between that burn and the case. Breathe in, breathe out. It's time to lock in, little bro. This is a water burn. Excuse me? This is the moment of truth. If you do burn yourself, don't put water on it. It hurts more. It's time to find some evidence that proves what the burn really means. So then, the defense will now present its evidence to the court. It broke 3 years ago. Still spooky. But hey, at least my waifu is real. I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it. You gotta look at the bright side. COVID? Anime girl is real. Which one's worse? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Boom. The evidence that demonstrates an inextricable connection between the victim's burn and this trial. I don't know. Wait, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. I would like to examine this card. Is this symbol anywhere on this card? Of course it's not. What about this card? Medical report card? I would like to examine this. No? Okay. Chair by the victim's table? How do I got a burn mark? Wait. Examine this. Guys, it's Shadow. Welcome to the stream, Shadow. I don't know how to say your name anymore. So, that's interesting. Oh, let me cook. The burn mark is the same as the one on the plate, so she shoved the plate into his hand at first in order to burn his hand, and then distracted him, and then she took the gun, and then she shot him in the freaking face. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Bink! It says Genie. Welcome to the chat then, Genie. What's this, Council? Yet another print? Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at a scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forever. Who's Genie, by the way? Do hurry up, Rookie. What are you trying to say? What's up, Aubrey? Welcome to the chat. How we doing? To inconvenience this poor lady any further really would be quite inexcusable. Actually, we may need to stay with us a little longer, if you don't mind, Miss Brett. Discord DMs? Why? What did you send me? Better not be cringe, or else I'll be angry. Let's see what John Dees has to say to me. Here's the script of the first episode. Oh, I can read that later. Not right now, though. Hello, Muo. K-pop idol? Nice. Impressive. You see, it's very clearly visible in this other photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? I don't know. The reason is recorded here forevermore. Actually, I do know. I literally just proved it. Also, people in the chat, I was thinking about trying Pokemon again. Eventually. We're gonna try Pokemon again eventually at some point, and hopefully we win this time. I don't know when, but I'm thinking about it, okay? Bink, Your Honor! You can't fool me with your little bluffs, boy. Little late, don't mind me. What's up, Depression Boy? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Pokemon? Sure. Sounds lit, doesn't it? If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean. What in this photograph that explains the reason for the victim's burn? I ain't gonna lie either. Perhaps I've been doing some off-screen grinding. Perhaps I've been doing some off-screen practicing. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe I'm professional now. Maybe I'm the best Pokemon player of all time. What is in this photograph that explains the reason for the victim's burn? Okay. And Depression, also, we were going to end sometime soon because we're going to end stream early today, so you might have come at a bad time, I'm not gonna lie. Was playing Half-Life 1 for the first time? Oh, that's fine. Is it lit? Do you think it's lit? Bink! The beefsteak? See ya? You just came in to say hi and then leave? See you later. Peace out. The point is, the metal plate the steak was served on. The plate? But you can always watch the VOD. Are you alright? Wait, the judge actually has some IQ points in this game? Crazy. It is extremely lit. Oh, I thought we were ending? Oh, I said we were going to end soon. I didn't say we were ending right now. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of Le Carnaval. Oh, lol. It's all good. The emblem on the plate. And the victim's burn mark. I thought it was a tattoo, but apparently it's a burn mark. are exactly the same. Okay. Oh my god, he's cooked. Ryunosuke, you're a genius. I know. Not to brag or anything, but my IQ's off the charts. Whatever. It is what it is. You're spot on. Which means Half-Life 2 left me empty inside. Shame it never got finished. There's never going to be a Half-Life 3. Imagine Half-Life 3 comes out in like 2040 or something. Crazy. Okay. Bink, Your Honor. But even if that is the case, we can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have been the day before, or the day before that. It mostly happened at some other unrelated time. Yeah, you're dumb. You're literally sweating bullets right now because you know you're capping. You're capping your bootay off right now. Well, Bink? I'm redrawing my profile picture. Oh, you are? You drew your profile picture? I didn't even know that. That's cool. Hopefully I get to see the new and improved version sometime soon then. Probably look pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Sadly, Prosecutor Ouchie, the chances of that are extremely slim. Maybe in a decade, lol. So true. Imagine we get Half-Life 3 before GTA 6. That'd be crazy. GTA 7 gonna come out before Half-Life 3? You never know. GTA 7's probably gonna come out before Silksong. You know what I'm saying? Why? The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hasanoga? Got better math grades before GTA 6? Buddy, everything happened before GTA 6. I can't imagine having missed such a terrible disaster, certainly. But, I'm cooked, chat, aren't I? I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's not a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. This was no mild burn, that's for sure. Can you be more specific, Inspector? Well, let's see. If the plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade, what the heck is a centigrade? Excuse me? A burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds. It's inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then. Unless he died, then fell onto the thing, and then got burned, and then his hand fell, and then it's slumped now. But perhaps I'm just stupid. As the head waiter of Le Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation. We're gonna divide eras by if it came out before or after GTA 6. Yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, we got BC right now and we got AD. It's gonna be B GTA 6 and then A GTA 6. That's the new calendar dates. But you, after GTA 6, bro, I can't continue playing Sonic 3 illegally. Buddy, you shouldn't be playing it illegally in the first place. You should just go buy a system that plays the game. Get your money up, little bro. There you have it. Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burnt themselves on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds would scream in pain. I agree. There's no question of that. And yet, Inspector Hasanoga never heard the professor scream, not on that day or any before it. That's right. And the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either. What are you suggesting? Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds that day, that would be beyond careless, I think, counsel. It definitely would. Then the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the surgeon, the old antiques dealer, all of us would, without any question, have heard him scream. Buddy, why did you do a slow motion glare into the camera? Excuse me, why are you looking at me like that? Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Ouchie? Well, yeah, I guess. Whatever you say, buddy. So the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? This is a good question. Because he was dead already? I almost don't believe it. Do you think he was already dead? He was already dead before he came in? I never dreamt we'd arrive at a conclusion like this, but I've been burned like that before during the iPad incident, and I only screamed after I let go of the iPad. That sucks. How did you burn yourself with an iPad, though? Did it, like, blow up or something? That sounds painful. Ew. Sonic 3 Air isn't on any consoles. You have to legally have a Sonic 3 Knuckle ROM to play it. Okay, so then you should legally get a Sonic 3 and Knuckles ROM. Instead of literally admitting to a federal offense in live stream chat. Crazy. They're going to send an 11-year-old to prison for pirating Sonic. I'll play it with no mods depression. I'm starting to think that maybe we've been led into a terrible trap. Oh my god, plot twist time? Basically, the iPad incident is why I know what electrical fire smells like. What did you do? What did you do to your iPad in order to make it set literal flames? There's only one explanation I can think of to make sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn to his wrist, Dr. Wilson was already cooked! He was dead! No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds. A spicy battery? Perhaps. I don't know. That's clearly impossible. Apart from in one particular situation. Are you suggesting he was dead before he got there? It's only possible. The man was already dead. Or did he die because of, like, freaking, Okay, this is what happened. She poisoned him, planted the gun in order to make it look like I shot him, and then shot him in the chest in order to make it look like I did that. But in reality, he didn't even die from a gunshot wound. He just died from poisoning. But since this is in the late 1800s, you can't discern the cause of death. So they didn't even know that he was poisoned. They just saw a gunshot wound and was like, yeah, he got shot. Boom. Solved it. I solved the puzzle. I'm a genius. Called it right now. You can't get... is the iPad okay? Yeah, who cares about Aubrey? Is the iPad okay? Kind of smelled like musty bacon in a way. That's why I said the only way is piracy. Well, you probably can't get a Sonic 3 and Knuckles ROM. You just got to get a console that plays Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then you can download the ROM off of it. Already? That's how you get any type of ROM. Dead? Yeah, poisoned. Called it. How did you put out the fire? Knowing what we know now, it's the only possible explanation. It was caused by a loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. But you're wrong. Okay. Well, it was not fire, but it sparked. Oh, okay. It was just a spark. It was Sparky Sparky Boom time. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got to the plot twist. We've been here for like an hour and a half. Do I look like I want to spend $100 on an old game? You are aware that there's consoles that you can buy, and it has like 500 old games, like from the Genesis and from like Super Nintendo and from like Super and the regular Nintendo NES. You can buy a console that has like all of those games for like less than $200. It's not a single game, it's 500 of them. John Deese, your intelligence whenever it comes to gaming is minimal. You only know 2 things. You only know Undertale and Sonic. Me, on the other hand, I know all of it. I know everything. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be ending for today since we just got to the plot twist. We've been here for an hour and a half, and I have to leave early today. I know. This is sad. Very sad times. Pooh lucky. Electrical fire equals burned houses. Not gonna lie. It does sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, though. But yeah, we're going to be out of here for today. So if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Hopefully by the next time I see you, I'll have 580 subs, because we're like 3 away right now. That's kind of lit, but yeah. I'm going to get out of here. Don't forget to like the stream.